Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes, way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hey geeks, Akshay this side. So today again we are with the session interview experience at Exotel. So uh, things are really things are really bad these days. So I just hope uh, we can help in some way. Social media पे हमारे if you can check Instagram there's a campaign going on. इसी से रिलेटेड इसी के हेल्प से रिलेटेड तो एक बार इंस्टाग्राम गीक्स का जरूर फॉलो कर मतलब देख लेना एक बार राइट एंड there's a ट्विटर सर्च फॉर कोविड दैट आई शेयर्ड मैंने लिंक शेयर किया था वो पिछले वेब 2-3 दिन पहले किया था तो वो भी आप चेकआउट कर सकते हो सो एनीवे सो वन थिंग आई विच आई फील इज दैट during this time it's really important we stay a little bit positive and connected together, like feeling that we are together going through this phase because it's really difficult, I know. Anyway, so please, your comments are most welcome. Anybody want to interact, hi, hello, I'll read each and every comment, so please do that, guys. तब तक मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करता हूँ आज के गेस्ट को. So his name is Vikas Sharma. He's from Sapthigiri College of Engineering, Bangalore. He did his computer science engineering from that college, and he's placed as a tech intern at Exotel Techcom Private Limited. So yeah, this is his intro. I'll just call him. I can see some comment. Hi Shubhashish, thank you for commenting. And there are 15 people alive. So without dealing any further, okay, I'll invite him and then we can start the session, a Q&A session. All right. Hey Vikas, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Vikas. So I was just, telling them a little brief intro about yourself, but I think it would be fair that you tell your intro yourself. So let's start with the first question, which is give us a brief introduction about yourself, Vikas.
Okay, so I'm Vikas Sharma. I'm currently pursuing computer science engineering, and I'm in fourth year itself now from Sapthigiri College of Engineering, Bangalore.
Okay.
Like, uh, so I'm basically from Patna, based out of Patna, Bihar, and
Okay.
like I have almost 3 to 4 months of experience as of now before joining Exotel. So I
Okay.
have worked as front-end developer intern at Tardigrade System.
Hmm.
I interned there at November, from November to Jan, and after which from March to April, I have interned at Webi Labs, and now I have joined Exotel as tech intern.
ठीक है. Okay, Vikas. So how did you get to know about the opening?
I have seen my one of my friend who got a referral at that company. So what I did was I just applied at their website, and they
Okay.
sent me the test link after that.
Okay. Okay. So it was not on campus. You just
No, it was
went to
not
the
on
website and
campus.
applied. Okay.
No,
Okay. So that is
actually, no big company visited our college
okay.
before.
Okay. So this point is really important for people who are not from a very like good college, so-called tier 1, tier 2 colleges, but you still can make it. So
Yeah,
because
definitely.
yeah, right. So you can't think that okay, मेरा college अच्छा नहीं है, मेरा क्या होगा? You can't think that you can still apply to companies. There's so many companies on websites, and if you're good, if your skills are good, as we always say, if you focus on your skills, then you can do it, right? Because
Right, right. I'll definitely be talking about that at later point of time.
definitely, please, sure, please do that.
Yeah,
I'm sure that people would love to hear about that. Okay, so
right,
how
right.
many rounds were there?
Sorry.
How many rounds
Okay,
were
how
there
many
in it?
rounds were there?
Yeah.
So basically, there were 3 rounds. Okay. First, I got a test link. So
Okay.
I will not count that as a round because that is only done to filter the students.
Hmm.
So the first round was consisting of almost 3 questions, and
Huh.
I was given 1.5 hours to solve that. The
Okay.
questions were a bit easy and uh, someone from if you have solved almost 200 problems on GFG or lit code, then I think you can easily come through that round.
But can
So
you tell like specifically tell which questions were
yeah.
there? Like थोड़ा सा
Yeah, I'll
detail
just
में.
be giving the topic because I have signed an NDA, because I can't mention the exact
Oh,
question, but I'll give you
okay.
the exact version because
Some idea,
I
yeah.
yeah. So the first question was based out of array, a simple array question, like that
Okay,
was of medium type. The second question was on string, and third one was on tree.
okay.
They
Array
were
strings
easy
and
to medium questions, and like anyone who solves almost 200 questions on GFG would be easily doing that. There is no doubt in that.
okay, okay. All right. So this was your first round, right?
Right.
Okay. So moving on to the second round.
Second was technical round, and
Okay.
that was also primarily a coding round. To be frank, like they asked me four coding questions. I will just brief them about that. The first question was from DP, okay, dynamic
Hmm.
programming. So that was based on strings mainly, and
Okay.
uh, it was mainly like lead code based question. And the second question was based out on graph.
Okay.
That was a DFS based question.
Hmm.
Okay. And what trend I generally see in these companies are they are focusing main on DP, dynamic programming. So the third question was also on DP, which was being applied on tree.
Okay.
Okay. And the fourth question was like bit manipulation question.
ठीक है.
uh, so that was all about it. Like it was a number question, but
Like, what was the level of the question? Was it like
yeah.
just second round? Mein, in
To
second
be
round,
frank,
was it?
I found that the level of the question was a bit easier. If you
Okay.
look at the question, what we find at lit code or something. So what I feel is that once if you have done almost 300 to 400 questions on GFG, like I have done it, so you can easily come through that. There is no doubt. You can easily get pass away with that. But
Okay.
after that also
Okay.
there were two or three questions, technical question that was asked. Like they asked me how would you handle a heavy load on the server. It was kind of
Okay.
design question that they asked me.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
like for technical questions also, we can like first you need to have your concepts clear, and you have to focus on computer networking to get through that. Mostly they
Okay.
ask question which were based on computer networking itself in the technical round. So
Okay.
this was the second technical round, and after that I had managerial round, where the manager, like what he will be evaluating is that are you like whatever that he's planning for you, will you be able to fit into that.
Got it.
So like there are many teams in our company. So exactly where I have he has to deploy me based upon my experience and my like evaluation of the things, like what I'm interested more into that. So he just gave me some design questions. He asked me one design question, and like that was just done to see the basics, like how what understanding I have of design of something. Like he asked me exactly on elevator. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that was low level design that he asked me. Post which,
Okay.
like he just went on to ask about my experience, and he also asked me projects. Sorry, question on the on my projects and internships, like what exactly I have done there, what was my role there, and what exactly I have worked on. So this was a long round. Like it lasted almost for 1.5 hours. And
Okay.
the last was the managerial sorry HR round. There it was all the behavioral question that they asked me, but I was also shocked to know that they asked me question on my projects over there also.
Okay.
Which I didn't expect.
It happens sometimes, man. So no
Yeah.
aptitude at all, like in any of the rounds. So I got like there are people
No,
asking
no.
questions.
They're like let me
Justin
be
and
frank, like the companies which
no
are good,
aptitude.
like not like TCS or something, they won't ask you aptitude.
Okay, so Exotel also didn't ask, or did they?
No, no, they didn't.
They didn't. Okay, okay.
No.
All right. So Shiva Kumar and Justin, aptitude was not required at this company. All right. Thanks for
No.
answering that. I thought of
Yeah.
taking it up because many like comments were coming. Okay.
Okay.
So fourth round was your no, third round was basically managerial round in which you
Yeah.
told that there was some HR questions and some basic design questions, right?
Yeah.
and they mainly wanted to gauge that whether you can, work in a team, fit in, whether you have a flexible mind to actually, understand
Right.
what's going on and fit
And
in.
like he's having a bandwidth of works, right? Like he's having 10 number of works that he should be deploy me upon. So he was just assessing me where exactly he should deploy me.
Got it, got it, got it, got it. So basically, till the time you came to the last round, they were almost like that you're selected, वो
Yeah.
वहाँ तक वाला mindset बन गया था. Got it. So okay, so that were your rounds. Fine. Moving on. You said that even the HR asked you about the projects, right?
Yeah, he told me to run the project. Exactly.
To run the project. So that
Yeah.
means there's definitely an importance of projects, and
Yeah.
we have emphasized a lot on this. A lot on this in the webinars. So my next question to you is this itself: what is the importance of projects and internship in the resume?
Okay, so projects and resume, this plays the huge part if you are from tier 3 college, because what differentiate you from like suppose let me take an example of IIT or NIT.
Uh,
So like what we face there over there is what is normal criteria of selection is that the companies come to the campuses,
uh,
they they take almost 3 or 4 coding rounds, no doubt. Their technical round also is based upon CS major questions.
uh,
So that is how the normal flows goes up. But
correct.
if you are from 3 tier college like me, so you
Hmm.
will have to do something different to
To
prove
start.
yourself that yeah, you are fitting into that, because
Hmm.
it's better to hire an intelligent mind rather than like risking and hiring someone, right?
Got it.
So see, the thing is that we should be in our what should be clear in our mind is that we should definitely have project, because you can't skip project. If you don't have internship, it's okay, you can survive. But if you don't have right projects under your name, then I don't think so you can able to be making it anywhere, because uh, see, there is one thing which can remove projects like from your. If you are a very good competitive coder, then definitely you can have some setback in your projects. But if you are not a very good competitive coder, then definitely your projects plays a key role in your selection.
Got it. So
Talking about
basically,
talking
you,
about the internships, that
yeah.
also plays a very huge role, like exactly for the role that they are offering. Like suppose they might offer you associate software engineer if you have not if you don't have a proper internship experience. So
Okay.
that's about internship. It plays a huge role.
Yeah.
uh,
So, definitely. And the point you mentioned, it makes a lot of sense because I have friends. Like obviously, when I was preparing I got into NSIT. I also got a rank in IIT. So I had friends in IIT who got into IIT. They didn't have a very good branch over there, but they didn't learn anything when they went there. Like they didn't work on a skill. They just like admitted into IIT and that's it, doing
yeah.
nothing. And then they got a company because obviously there's a college name. So many companies come, so they got a decent
Right.
company. But the
What
point
they
is
have
that
to do is that they have to do
yeah,
almost 300 to 400 questions on GFG, and that's enough for them to be finished.
okay, okay, that's okay. That is one thing. Okay, I agree. But the thing is, what you said that if you are doing your projects, right? If you have your projects in agreement, and if you're not from a very good college, for some reason you didn't get a good college, but then you work on your skills and projects, right? Then you can have
Right,
a chance to stand out and get into a company. So this is
right,
for
right.
all the students who are watching us and who are going through the dilemma that our
Yeah,
college is not good, this demotivation which they feel, sometimes. So
right, right.
that doesn't stand if you're good. That's all I'm saying. Correct.
Yes, right, right. I agree to that.
Okay.
Project is the most important part if you are from 3 tier
Really,
college.
right,
That's what
right, right.
I would say.
Correct, correct. All right. So, was this your first interview at a company, or there are many more interviews which you gave, like in other companies? You must have interviewed in other companies as well, right?
Yes,
Apart
yes,
from
yes.
so,
Like
obviously, yeah.
I have interviewed almost for this was almost my 60 to 70 interviews that I have already given. Yeah,
60th company you are saying.
yeah. I got rejected in many companies. There is no doubt in that.
So, first of all, hats off to you because This is a classic example of not giving up and keep doing your stuff, right? And finally you got the success, right? And the next question is related to this only. How do you keep yourself motivated, like this journey of giving 60 interviews? Anyone, yeah, like many people, majority of people, when they're giving 20 or 25, for example, that is also a very big number. They would think, okay, maybe I'm not good, maybe, self-doubt, all those things. So how do you keep going, how do you keep yourself motivated? Share it as much elaborately as possible, please.
The thing is that, like, what I would mention to my view, like our viewers, is that everybody has their own style of doing the things. Like, there may be people might be using different method, and you can go and apply different method and still get success. So that's the main thing that we have to keep in mind, that our game is different from than that of others.
नहीं
So,
मतलब मेरे
like,
को ये बता ना, मेरे को ये बता, जैसे 30th इंटरव्यू चल रहा है, वी गॉट सो
uh,
मेनी रिजेक्शन, माइंडसेट क्या है उस वक्त, लाइक
okay.
लर्निंग माइंडसेट है, क्या है मतलब माइंड में
I
ऐसे?
have applied a different, like, Bihari style to that. Like, what I did was,
नो प्रॉब्लम, शेयर दैट बिकॉज
okay, yeah.
व्हाटएवर वर्क,
What
जस्ट शेयर.
what I did was what I did was, let me be frank. What I used
या
to do that, every day, almost for 2 hours, I keep on applying for jobs. Okay, until I reached here. Okay, so what I
ओके.
was doing from last past 1 year, like, I from August 2020 till today, no, before joining Exotel, definitely now I'm quite settled. Okay, so what I did was, even though I was interning somewhere, every day 2 hours, I was just applying for jobs on different platforms. So what I was doing that, like, I was creating an opportunity for me. So whatever, if I like fail to do good in an interview, that was not worrying me much, because I had my next interview scheduled very next day. Like,
गॉट इट.
let me be frank, like, I got rejected in Hasdin for 2 times. Like, Hasdin is one of the biggest company here in Bangalore, and it used to visit my campus once.
ओके.
So I applied there for off campus, because this time they didn't even visit our campus. But I got rejected. The next month also I got rejected. Actually, the thing
ओके.
was that I have not worked much on OOPS concept, and it is my template that I won't be working on that. I made a template that, yeah,
Why?
I'm sticking to
Why?
my.
Why so?
The thing is that I just I have my template in my mind that, yeah, I will focus on this and this, and companies which fall into that part, I will be going to that. I am not gonna compromise my quality of the code for other things. Yeah,
Got it.
different company may demand different things for you. The thing is that you should be good in anything. That keeps me motivated.
Got it. And the one thing is that you focused on not what went away and didn't
Yeah.
turn well. You focused on what's coming, and you
So,
always had something coming because you
yeah,
applied every 2 hours. Like every day, you applied for 2 hours. So
yeah,
that's a good strategy, I think. You just keep on moving on, just focus on what's coming, and you
yeah.
should always.
Not on what went away.
No, that's a good strategy. I think it can work for many people, and
Yes.
yeah, that's a really
You
good thing.
should be
And
just hungry to apply and apply.
yeah, which platforms did you use? So
Okay. Yeah.
Chirantan is asking, like, from which platforms did you apply?
So, like, for internships, I mainly use Internshala, and there
Okay,
are n number of platforms. Let me be frank. I also used LinkedIn, and I used Cutshot, Hirect, and Apna Jobs. Don't try Naukri and all that, because I feel that the salary that they offer, I'm not telling that it's bad or something. It doesn't fall into my category, to be frank. Like, if you are applying for a package which is 7 to 8 LPA or something, you can't go with Naukri or something, because they need experience.
okay, okay, fine. Uh, this was just question came, so as I thought of just speaking up right now. So this is fine. This is like quite precise, like what we discussed over here. But any other particular advice you would like to advise
Yeah,
our viewers?
definitely.
Anything?
Let me tell you my journey first. I want everyone to understand how the thing went on for me. So I think it was March when lockdown was being done. So I had 3,000 of my saving with me. So what I
Okay,
did was, from the last 3 years, to be frank, I was trying to do coding, and I was failing to do so because I was not having any path in that. Like I used to do problems on lit code, but yeah, I was just getting demotivated. So what I tried was, I just want a path from someone, and that
Hmm.
was none other but Sandeep Jain. So what I did was, I purchased a DSS self-paced course. It was costing 24.99. I still remember that.
Yeah,
That was
it's
my,
very reasonable with the value it provides. I'll be
yeah,
very
yeah,
honest.
definitely.
Very very
And
reasonable.
like I had 3,000. I was just like confused whether I should spend that money on that or not. I
uh,
spent it, and after that, I solved 370 something problem on GFG. I just
uh,
completed that course, and after that, I so it was the month of May or June. After that, I started lit code for 1 month. I
okay.
just did lit code for just 1 month only, and I just solved 200 problems. And after that, I got fully demotivated because there were no company visiting our campus.
Hmm.
Previously, I used to think that yeah, my college is good, and definitely it will bring some companies, but
Company.
it didn't. I faced the real reality, like what
Hmm.
exactly it was. So what I did was,
और फिर reality कॉलेज में घुस के ही सबसे ज्यादा पता चलती है भाई.
after that, 2 or 3 months, I didn't study anything, to be frank. I was just waiting, like how to create. I was not getting the perfect idea how I should be creating opportunities for myself.
हाँ.
So after that, it was month of October. One of my friend, Ujjwal Kumar, he like recommended me that yeah, I should be trying my hand on internships. So
Hmm.
what I did was, I applied to all the internships, which was paid, unpaid, marketing, social media, HR intern, everything on Internshala. It was almost 700 something application that I applied, and like I joined a company, Vkarma, as an,
700 applications.
yeah,
अरे भाई.
I joined Vkarma as React developer. And
Okay.
after 2 or 3 days, like I had my brother was affected with corona, so I just quit that because I was not in correct state of mind. I was thinking that yeah, corona was a big thing during that time, so I just quit that. After
Hmm.
10 days or something, I was still applying. As I told you, from that time only I started applying every day, almost for 2 hours, on various sites like LinkedIn and Internshala. These two were my major lines. So from LinkedIn, I got a call from Pramod Siri. Like he was the owner of Tardigrade System, and that company was just two members company, I and him. He was working on the back end. I was working on the front end. So
Lots
yeah,
of work must be there,
yeah.
definitely.
Worked
Okay.
there for almost like 10 to 11 hours per day for almost 3 months.
Hmm.
Then I thought that yeah, I should also like, basically I am DSA guy, so my main focus is on backend. So what I did was, I just like I was just searching for a backend opportunity. So after that, our VTU, they told that they will be taking the offline exam. So I
Hmm.
had to quit my internship.
Hmm.
After that, in the Feb, like I have applied once again on Internshala for all the backend developer post, and also my stipend, I made that as 20K. Like
Hmm.
you must be seeing a filter that is greater than 10K.
Hmm.
So that was the thing. I got
Okay.
at Webi Labs,
Hmm.
and from there on, like I worked there for 1.5 month, and the thing was that I was not ready to move to Hyderabad, and they
Okay.
required me to come to Hyderabad because Corona was quite stable during that time. So I was
Okay.
looking for a change. Once again, I what I did was, I was like I was applying to n number of things, and this thing clicked. So what I advise to my viewer is that create more and more opportunities. And yeah, in the midway, this Hasdin thing, like Hasdin was closest to my heart. Like I have aimed for it for the last past 4 years, and I still failed to do it for 2 times. But to be frank, now where I am placed, I got double my stipend, and also the double the package that they offer. So what I would be telling everyone is that don't settle at any place. Like you should be creating more and more opportunity for you.
Absolutely so. I completely understand your point, and obviously till the time you reach a place where you're finding it good and you have a lot of learning scope and you're finding it like financially also good, they
Yeah.
obviously,
The
then
thing
like
is
any
was
habit,
that like
you stay
I
there.
had an education loan for
Yeah.
almost 8 lakhs. So that was
Oh,
also pressure on me that yeah, I had to do it because I was just like fooled by college thing that I
yeah.
had paid 8 lakhs and like it's almost 9 lakhs now. So I had a pressure of that on my mind. So during June to August, I was just in depression because of that. Because what
Hmm.
people will say that I have just wasted all the money. That's
Yeah, I
a
completely.
huge pressure on me, to be frank. And that's
Hmm.
common to everyone. Like private colleges, they charge a lot. So yeah, it definitely creates a pressure on you.
Definitely, man. And the at this time, everything online is available. To be very frank, like
Yeah.
there is so many if you can leverage digital world properly, so many things can be done.
The thing is
Any
that what I don't want my viewers to is that don't deep dive into something and stay there. Like you have to keep your mind open. Like you should be ready to try new things. What I tell that that's more important. Like you can't stick to any one thing and you just can't be sticking to that for forever for life. You can't be doing that. I know you have to back yourself in some things,
Hmm.
but yeah, you should be ready to try new things.
All right, Vikas. Vikas, that's about all the questions we had for you. But let's pick one question from the comment section. And I am
Okay.
picking up Satyam's question because I think it's important. The question is, what kind of projects are considered good? Like any
Yeah.
project ideas, basically.
Okay. This is like let me tell you about myself, what I feel and what I see in my college guys. So what they do is that there are many platforms like Udemy, Coursera and all that. So
Hmm.
what they do is that they purchase a course, they will be doing a project over there,
Hmm.
and they are just doing whatever that they are being taught in the same thing. They are not learning anything. So what I would recommend someone is that first work on your idea. Like if you are in fourth year, it's okay, like you can't do, you don't have much time. But from 1 to 3rd year, what you have to work on is that you have to develop an idea what exactly you want to work on.
Hmm.
So that is more important. At least having the idea is enough. You can execute it at later point of time.
Okay.
So you can work on mostly on web development. I give it more edge because there are n number of jobs for web development in the market right now. Like I have seen people being tilted to machine learning and they are still jobless. They are from first year they are doing machine learning, and I am seeing the real. I'm telling you the reality that there are not many jobs which are there in machine learning. So you should definitely you. I don't know what kind of project you are focusing on, but you should have at least 2 or 3 projects on machine sorry web development. That's
Development.
very important because 95% of the companies that you are going to face will be working on web development itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Satyam, I hope it brings some clarity. All right. So, Vikas, thank you so much for joining us. This was it.
Okay.
And your story is really inspiring. Like, it really inspired me as well. Like, the,
Yeah.
you face rejections in many areas of your life. It's not only
Yeah.
about taking. So, if this mindset we can apply, like, we will just keep looking for good in the future rather than focusing on what went bad in the past.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
The thing is
yeah.
that you have to create n number of chances for
Yeah.
yourself.
अपॉर्चुनिटीज तुम खुद क्रिएट करोगे, तुम्हारे लिए कोई आके नहीं करेगा,
Yeah.
बात ये है. Anyways, so Justin, thanks for a lovely comment. And Justin का एक comment आया था पहले, how to improve your English. So I think for improving English you just need to talk more in English and practice it, like,
The
and
thing is, I
that's
have
what I
not
do,
gone to
and
school
that's
from.
what you have also done, because
I have not gone to
right.
school till fifth class. I've started my education from class six itself.
Okay,
English is something that you can get in 1 month or 2 months. To be frank, like the more you
you can
speak, the
practice.
better you get at it.
Yeah,
It applies
you
to coding as well.
yeah,
To
it
be frank,
applies. That's right,
it
that's
applies
right.
to everything that that needs to be done. The more
Yeah.
you do, the better you get at it.
Definitely, Vikas. So, all right, Vikas. Thank you so much for joining. Stay safe,
Yeah.
stay at home, And वैसे ही फोड़ो यार, आप Exotel में फोड़ना तुम.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care, man. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was it, guys. So, you're welcome, Satyam. It was my pleasure to take your question. So, thanks, Samadhan. Thank you, 50 Samadhan. Okay. So, I think it brought some value, this session. And in the evening, we have a live mock interview session at 7. So, I'll be hosting it, guys. Join it, please. Dhananjay would be, our mentor, would be taking the interview of Mehul, and like it's a really interesting session. So 7 o'clock, please tune in. Stay safe. Please be at home. That's really important. Very, very important. Thanks, Nans. Thanks for being so supportive in our webinars. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the evening. Tune in again if possible. Thanks. Abhishek, you will get this motivation every day because every day I'm gonna come. Like we are gonna come.